Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome to Off the Board for February. I'm also using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. I am still using the Color Me Happy collection from Pretty Little Studios. I've used it for January and February. It's done and I'm switching over in March, I promise, but I really wanted to work with it. And today I'm doing another scrap lift, and this one happens to be from one of my favorite people, who is Jackie or JQ Crafty on YouTube. She posted this when she was on the Paper Issues design team. And recently I have been watching like all of her layout shares on her channel. Like I've caught up. I think I've seen every single layout share video that she has created. And this one particular layout, when she was sharing it, really caught my eye. Part of it being because I recognized the collection right away. And the other part of it is the three little blocks of color there. I loved it. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap lift. I'm going to use colors just like she did. Mine are a little bit of a different shade. I think I was kind of just going with the flow. I knew I wanted to do watercolors and not like shimmers or something. So I pulled out my Kiritaki watercolors. I love these, and they were my Fun Friday find back at the end of January, so they are still being used, which is awesome. And then you can see I went ahead, I did some splatters with each one of them, and I let them dry. The one thing is I used my heat gun to dry it, and I got my heat gun too close to my paper because there's a few spots where it's yellow because it was starting to burn. So heat guns are great, and they're good for if you want to use them. If you want to keep going quickly, heat guns are awesome. If you are one that can take the time and let things dry on their own, you might want to do that. What I loved about the heat gun and being able to do that is it made the fun lines that you can see in the watercolors because I was drying back and forth, and that's why I was doing it. So I didn't need to quite dry it as well as I did. And I'm also going to go ahead and use up these hearts. So these hearts, they drove me crazy. I didn't know how to use them at all. And that is the second reason why I was so drawn to this particular layout. As I saw those hearts, I'm like, I can finally use these. And so I do. I used everything that I could, and the ones that I couldn't use, I gave to my daughter. And she happily took them over to Barrett's little dog toy that's like for sitting and pushing when you're like a baby, and placed them all over that dog. So she had fun with the couple stickers that I didn't use, but they're all done. And I'm very, very happy about that. So here we go. I've got that. I'm going to add in the black stitching. I love that contrast there. I did 3 lines on each one. I had an issue with my sewing machine. It was catching a little bit and not keeping the stitch. It was ripping. So the one in the pink, I've got some issues and I have to figure out how to cover them up, but I will come up with a solution for that. And the solution, part of it is this fun little stripe of all that color. I love that. It caught my eye and I felt like maybe I could use that and play with it. I don't have this really cool, like how Jackie has that Year One Cool Cat ephemera piece. I don't have that. Instead, I'm going to use that strip of pattern paper. It's fun, playful, draws your eye to the middle, like in her layout. And then I have this shaker pocket. I have this shaker pocket that is from a cut file that I had in my stash. I have no idea where it's from, but I had it and I used some sequins that I felt like really matched with this collection. I had put them together when I did my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. And so I was able to get that used up, which made me very happy. I'm also pulling in this collection that these stickers, I have like 4 stickers left to use. Now, I had about 10. I used quite a few on this layout. I used the sunglasses, the little soda can, the word love, and I think the no drama one. So, but yeah, I just have this small little handful of stickers to use and I just can't seem to ever make them all go away. So that is the goal too, is to finish that sticker sheet soon. It'll happen. So I got a few though. I got 4 stickers used up. So that makes me happy. And I'm going to back my photo with black. And then I'm going to back that on some more pattern paper. Almost because I wanted to just use a little more of the collection. I wanted it to be there so I can say I used more than just the hearts and that little strip. So that's really why I did layering, more so than it actually needed layering. But it all works in the end. And I actually do like that. It's a nice little bit of contrast. The only thing is I've now basically covered up all my hearts. Like, they're there and you can see them on the green one. But yeah, the pink ones, I think I covered all of them, but 2 of them up. And the blue one, I think there's 1 poking up and 1 at the bottom. But the rest of them are all covered up. You know they're there if you watch the video, right? And the photo I decided to use, I went back and forth. I think you probably saw that, me going through a few different photo options. But the one I decide on is this photo of my son. And this was summertime. He was happy. We had no school. It was I think it was probably right before school. He has those glasses. So yeah, right before we started going back to school in September. And so it was summertime and he was happy and having a good time. And so he had his foot up hanging out and he gave me the peace sign. And he was just loving life. So that is what this is. It's a happy day for him. And I used that. I used another one of those stickers from the sticker sheet. Those stickers from this particular collection, I have not had any issues using, which is lovely, because normally phrase stickers I struggle with. But for some reason within this collection, I'm doing well with. And then I also get in one of those rainbows, and you'll recognize that rainbow, that stitch rainbow, from the rainbow layout I did for Confessions of a Paper Addict at the beginning of the month. I had a few left over and I just got one on here just so I could use it up. So I'm very pleased about that. And this is basically going to wrap it up. I'm going to do a few different things, pulling out some ephemera from my summer collections. But make sure you head on over and check out what everyone else is creating today for Off the Board. I absolutely love this series. It's so much fun, and I can't wait for July when we'll do it every single day. It's fun to get inspiration from pins off of your Pinterest, and it's just, you never know what what's going to inspire you, which is kind of the best part about it. I'm going to finish my layout off by adding the word "so chill," because that is what he's doing. Is he's just being chill, having a great time, hanging out in the back seat, waiting. I'm not sure. I'm sure we're probably I think this is on a Monday, so I'm actually not sure where we'd even be going on a Monday during quarantine, but apparently we're going somewhere. So there's a look at my finished layout. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you, Jackie, for the awesome layout inspiration. I'll see you guys all soon. Bye.